Hello everyone, I'm Wergum, and happy April Fools. So yeah, today I'm going to be showcasing my April Fools level, or my troll level for April Fools. So without any further ado, let's get started. So essentially for this troll level, I wanted to use, well, unique things to the Reggie level editor to, I guess, do the troll level. So yeah, so let's get started. As you can see here, we start with a rather unassuming start to the level, with mostly like brick blocks and question blocks. But yeah, essentially the first troll here is rotating question blocks and brick blocks, so yeah, get used to that, I guess. So yeah, essentially what I did here was I used a sprite location, I believe is what it's called, or sprite area. I need to read up on it again, but essentially what happens here is that you have like event ID, or I guess it's called a trigger event ID or something, or shoot, what is it called again? I don't remember it, but essentially it detects whether Mario's in this location or not, and if Mario is, then the event is triggered, which is to rotate those blocks. So yeah. And essentially the second troll uses the rotation controller as well, and it's these brick blocks. And yep, I fell in the pit, so yeah. So you probably want to avoid that, I guess. And another thing to note about the rotating question blocks and brick blocks is that it only applies to you if you're small Mario. It doesn't apply to you if you have any other power-ups, so I don't think I can demonstrate that to you right now, but yeah. Yeah, and then the next part has the rotating bricks, but yeah. There's Kaizo block there, so if you ever think about trying to do it, well, that's gonna stop you from jumping above. So yeah, we have our next part here. It seems like a rather unassuming part as well, but you don't want to go down there. This is what happens, essentially. The ground just falls from... The ground breaks beneath your feet, so... It's kind of deceptive, but... yeah. So essentially there you have to kind of... It's a kind of a platforming challenge you have to do, so... Mainly what it requires is a well-timed triple jump. So I'll get right there to show you. So what I do here essentially is you have to do a well-timed triple jump to get all the way up here. I think you could theoretically do without a triple jump, but that's what I do, so yeah. And then we have reached the next point. This is and as you can see, that is kind of another troll I added, which doesn't really use any unique mechanics of the game, but well, I guess it does use a mechanic, simply that you can't kill Spinies by sliding down a hill. So I kind of like try to gain the player's trust, and then when they slide down it, they're attacked by a Spiny essentially. And if you might have noticed, I actually added just enough enemies there that you would normally get a 1-up if you killed them all by sliding down a hill, but you don't actually get a 1-up. The Spiny there kind of stops that from happening. So if your natural instinct is to try to go for the 1-up, you're kind of screwed there. You're probably going to die or lose your power-up. So the thing you gotta do is just avoid the Spiny. Yeah. And yeah, this part, pretty normal part. I didn't add any trolls here because, well, I guess it's the art of deception through a lack of deception. You expect trolls to be there, but there aren't any. And yeah, here's the star coin, but psych, yeah. Those blocks are just gonna appear around the star coin and you can't get it. It's just bait. You get to the checkpoint. Yeah, I added a checkpoint to a troll level. Yeah, essentially you can get a propeller suit from this level, and then, yep. And you don't want to go there because you'll just be hammered into the pit. You don't want to fall down there. So you have to be careful around that. And this checkpoint flag isn't a normal checkpoint flag. What it does is it actually leads you into this dark labyrinth I guess the idea I kind of had is you kind of are stuck in limbo and you have to escape limbo. I don't know, limbo being neither heaven nor hell, but I would argue it's a worse than hell, so. There are different exits to this actual maze, this dark maze. This is the first exit you can take up here. But it just leads you out of the level, so you probably don't want to take that exit, because, well, you want to beat the level, I'm presuming. Unless you're kind of sick of it and you don't want to play it. Yeah, and then the second exit to this is going to be up here, which is... It's a green pipe, and it leads you into a hidden area on the hill here, which you can't get out of here. But how do you get out? Pretty simple. There's a switch here. And yeah, that was the first start point here. And what does the switch do? Yeah, you guessed it. It breaks the blocks up here. Yeah, it doesn't really... The tiling isn't very good there, but... I guess that's kind of part of the charm, is that the tiling is kind of bad once you break the blocks. But, yeah, you continue along here. This is where the blocks appear. As you can see, that wasn't the second star coin. It was the same star coin, or it was a star coin with the same ID. It was tagged with the first one, so, yeah. And then here are some brick blocks. Oop. And that's what happens. This box appears around you and you can't escape it. There's no way to break it, so you're kind of screwed. And as you might have noticed, I had a power up and I could hit the block, so the main idea is that, like, this thing only activates if you're small Mario, and it's the same with both power-up areas, so. And I also added this pit here because, well, soft locks ain't cool. I don't want to soft lock the player. So yeah, that's one of the rules there, is pretty much there are no soft locks in this level, pretty much, so. Because, well, soft locks just aren't cool, they're not fun. And yeah, the final exit's here as well, so you'll find out, you'll see where it is. As you can see, there's some dead ends right here, same to the left here, so you have to go to the right, which, it's the third exit, it's the other exit, which leads you here, back to the checkpoint. And then, if in case you didn't know, there's actually a hidden power up here, so... And I got it at the bad time. So, don't do what I did. Get the power up, and then you can get the other power up, which you probably saw as a propeller suit. So, yeah, you can still get your power ups. You don't. Most people wouldn't know that if they hadn't seen the level. So, yeah, I'm also thinking about sharing this level. I haven't figured that out, but I'll probably make the level available to everyone else, whoever wants to play it, and can, I guess, patch their ISO files. Yep, and then there's a propeller suit here, so this is probably just going to be a standalone level, so I'll probably be sharing it. Yep. Another thing you might notice also is that the background is different than maybe what you would expect from a 1-1 level. Normally you'd see the Peach's castle in the background because it's hard-coded in, but not in this level, so yeah. And then you want to... Yeah, that happens when you get there, so the ground falls out from beneath you, and, well, it's just not fun. Well, I mean, that's what a troll level is. It's supposed to be, like, kind of unfun in some ways, or not necessarily unfun, but it's supposed to be pranks, of course, so added plenty of pranks. Anyway, let's continue on. So you've seen all those pranks there, and you continue. It's pretty much just a typical level with a few extra steps. Oh yeah, and then these question blocks, they don't have anything, so don't even bother. These ones do though, but they're rotating question blocks, so be cognizant of that. There's a fire piranha plant here just to add a little more challenge, and I made the settings so it could shoot out 6 fireballs instead of just a 1 before it goes back into its pipe, so yeah. Fire flower, I'm gonna take that fire flower for now, and then yeah. Yep, and that's a faulty platform. Don't go for it. It's gonna disappear on you, so. And yeah, it's using the same thing. It's using the Tile God event. You'll see that this level uses Tile God event a whole lot, so. Or you've already seen most of them, so. Yeah. I will probably see you back at the same place. Yeah, I'll see you there. Alright, I'm here now. I got the fire flower. So essentially you can still make this jump even without the propeller suit. You can just kind of... You have to make a well-timed jump. Okay, I did. And then you see a bunch of piranha plants here, which all shoot 6 fireballs, but they can't shoot fireballs because the maximum amount has been loaded on the screen. Also, yeah, you don't want to go on these pipes. You want to know why? I'll show you. They're not actual pipes, they're pipes placed in layer 0. And by the way, that was by complete accident. Originally they were supposed to be in layer 1, but I just found it really funny, so I just kept it in, so. You know, funny accidents like that actually become good trolls. You know? Alright, we're gonna continue along, or actually we're not gonna take the power up this time, because I have another thing to show you. So, we continue along here. You may notice that there's a star coin. How do you get that? Well, it's actually also layer 0, but it's not as simple as that. You have to actually break this platform first, and yeah, I failed there, but, shoot. I'll have to try it again, probably. Never mind. I'll be back again. Just break that. Yep, and the flower still functions. The flower still releases coins, so just be careful around here. Yep, then you just get the star coin there. And if you're wondering how you get past this point without a propeller suit, it's pretty simple, actually. You just need to hit that hidden block, and you can just get across here pretty easily. And I added these appearing platforms just so you can get to the top. And yeah, this is the goal post, right? So you'd think this is the end of the level, but nope. That is a prank there. It's a final prank. And yeah, the timer will never go down, and you're just soft locked. So hooray, you beat the level, but not really. So yeah, there are more secrets that I'll have shown here, so I'll see you then. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so I'm gonna now be showing a few of the secrets here. There is actually a way to beat the level, officially, I guess. So let's get started. I'm probably gonna be starting from the beginning again, but I can just go through a quick rundown of all the different things you can do here to, I guess, avoid the trolls. Or I'll just play through the level while avoiding the trolls. So we'll see how it goes. And I die. Okay. I didn't make it through it. Let's try again. So, yeah. Okay. We gotta time this jump well. Oh, come on. Okay. We can do this. There we go. Nice. So yeah, essentially I left click to jump, and I hold down right click to run, so... And then if you want to know how I spin, I use the scroll wheel I like press down the scroll wheel, like so, to actually spin, because that's apparently how it works. I'm using emulated controls, so... Yeah. Here's the piranha plants. Well-timed jump. You may wonder why I'm using the fire flower here, but you'll see in a second why you would probably want the fire flower in this case. So, if you want to know where the little secret is, it's right here in this pipe. Go down the pipe, and it leads you to one of those ambush missions. So, trick here is you want to kill all the piranha plants here because they shoot fire. It's kind of essentially just bullet hell, you know. one of those sorts of games. While you try to collect all the different Toad balloons. But I don't plan to complete this. I haven't actually beaten this. I know it's beatable, but like, I just haven't done it yet. And then there are a bunch of secret pipes here. This one leads you to a Larry Koopa battle, which, yeah, as you can tell, the music's at double speed. That's from one of my other videos, because I haven't changed the music back. But quite frankly, I like the twice as fast music. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm here. So yeah, we're gonna go down that pipe again, and I'll show you the other secrets. But yeah, essentially one of them is a Larry Koopa battle, the tower battle for Larry. Main gimmick, you add those Venus fire traps, as they're called in the editor, or fire prawn plants, whatever you want to call them. And it's overall a lot more difficult to beat Larry that way. I've done it once, but yeah. And we'll go to the other secret exit here, which is... it's right here. I know, the pipes aren't visible and stuff. It has to do with the zoom, but... yeah, you have your secret exit here. This one has no troll. Well, yeah, trust me. Believe me. Yep. So you can take the secret exit like that. And then there's a third one I will show you real soon. Oh yeah, I just realized it's because I beat the level. That's why the checkpoint stuff is reset. I assumed I died for some reason. Am I really that pessimistic? I guess I am. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to hit these piranha plants. You have to get to the right spot. It needs to bounce like... come on. You can do this. Oh, it worked. Okay, never mind. We don't need to do that. We can only kill the front three as far as I can see, but... I'm not gonna complete the ambush challenge, but I can show you the final secret. I used all 4 areas in Reggie, so... here we go. Oh, come on. It's really hard to avoid all those fireballs, but yeah. Final one is the airship battle, World 8 airship battle with Bowser Jr. But main thing is you have those bullet bill blasters. They're homing bullet bills. This one I didn't really complete very much, but essentially only one homing bullet bill can really be shot at you at a time. I was hoping that will like shoot a ton of them to you, but that didn't end up happening, so I'll just try to complete this battle. I think this is how you can like complete the main exit, or the main goal in the level, I guess you could say. So yeah, you have to avoid Bowser Jr.'s fireballs and the homing bullet bills, which both home in on you, so good luck with that, I guess. Okay, I'm actually doing pretty well for... oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to try anymore, but... okay, well, anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, consider leaving a like. If you didn't, feel free to leave a dislike. If you enjoy my content in general, you can consider subscribing to my channel. I have 30 subscribers now, so thank you for that. Yeah, without any further ado, I'm Wergum, and I bid you all farewell.